This is a game called Bad Heroes. It is very loud. Let me turn it down. Game is way too loud. Can't seem to adjust music volume. Okay, there we go. Not very well. It looks like the hitbox for selecting each bar is actually a little bit above the bar. Yeah. Hopefully this is better. What is this? Lock not available in demo. So the buttons, the use defaults highlights here, but use defaults also highlights when I'm up here somewhere. Why? See, these buttons are all accurate. They all seem to be perfectly. These ones are correctly. Actually, no, these are slightly offset as well. Yeah, it was too loud, so I just made it softer. But the buttons are all offset by a little bit. So you're clicking them while I'm above. This usually means they didn't account for the screen resolution correctly. I mean, I just moved it to Windows mode to see if it fixes it. Yes, so no, this is still off. Even in Windows mode, it's still off. Very strange. Anyway, this game is a beat 'em up / visual novel with romance. You basically pick from a roster of your screen resolutions are hard. It shouldn't be this hard though. You basically pick from a roster of I think they said like B-list heroes. You get sent to you get tangled up in some intrigue to do with the main superheroes in your city, but you are not part of the main heroes group. You're just part of this ragtag bunch of no good misfits that make up the B heroes, or the bad heroes. There's romance, visual novel, and then there's a beat 'em up fighting segment. And apparently they're very proud that they mash the two genres together. So we'll see how it is. What is gallery? So I think these are the various play through the whole game with this love interest to unlock either the good or bad ending, or both if you're ambitious. Who is this? Anyway, please enjoy this brief office training something or other. In Bad Heroes, you alternate between a visual novel style dating sim and a beat 'em up. In the visual novel, you play as an office manager for Heroes for Hire organization, dating the heroes you work with and sending them on beat 'em up missions. I can't turn this off. The choices will affect your love story through meter points. Mermangler. You have the blue aquatic muscle memory of my dreams. I'm pescatarian, will it be a problem? Mermangler has no tadpoles, so how can I be mommy? Your logic amuses me. What? You can access the love meter and other settings here by clicking this something. This game uses an autosave feature with one save file per dateable hero, which is created once you choose your hero on the choose fighter screen. This is not an adult game. But I don't like that they use that F word there unnecessarily. Progress is only saved during the visual novel sections, blah blah blah. To continue for game, access your save file in the gallery. I am fairly sure, yes. Unless the game says otherwise. Does the store page say otherwise? I don't think so, right? Pretty sure it's not. It's a dating sim, beat 'em up. It's LGBTQ, but it is not adult. This game contains non-explicit references to sexual activity, adult humor, and strong language. So I guess they have edgy writing, but not. And now the tutorial is stuck. Choose your character. Your appearance does not affect who you can date. I don't know. Pick you. Quantum choice? Sure. Choose your name? Sure. I'm just gonna go to default. Keeps on call was originally called. So things go by too quickly. In the distant future, a group of heroes protect the citizens of Earth with their very lives. They call themselves the Triad League. No villain stands a chance against them. Click to continue. But you're not part of the Triad League. You've just been hired as the office manager at Capes on Call, Heroes for Hire organization that employs the best of the worst heroes in the world. There's a fella's thing on the wall here. First day of work. Can't fuck up, can't fuck up. You're repeating the same words over and over as you study the sparse manual for the office manager position.
Well, if it isn't the legendary super organizer.
Oh, suddenly his voice? Who decided that? Ever since I was little, the only superpower that presented itself was my extreme power of organization. I don't think my supervisor believes in them. W tells me you're the best of the best. A mysterious hero named W owns COC, but you've never seen their face. There's a black circle and a digital voice on Viz where all your interviews were conducted. I want to. Remain cordial, be a bitch. Let's remain cordial. If W says so, it must be true. Here to serve the company however you need me. Need is a strong word.
Ugh,
Ah.
this is such bullshit.
I wanted to hire my boyfriend, but W said he had no experience. Whatever that means.
I'm watching you.
I'm watching you. There's no such thing as super organization. Okay. Nice to talk with you. As the day creeps forward like the slinking Serpentile, a well-known villain in these parts, you wish for something exciting to happen. Following your supervisor's instructions, you print the most recent tax reports. The printer stock bursts open as a paper sniffer, lesser known villain in these parts, bounce free. Tax reports spew from the printer, snowing all around the room with no signs of stopping as the papers double in size. It's been 0 days since our last accident. Now's my chance to show them what I can do. I'll organize these papers. Knowing that paper sniffers can't stand papers in order, you focus on gathering every sheet and organizing them into tight color-coded piles. Your hands move faster than time itself, and the monster's wails, typo, and the monster's wails as it dies a slow, painful death. I don't usually have powers, but when there's an office emergency, the relevant ones just appear. Too bad I can't make them stick around. You didn't lie to me, that's a good start. When you glance up, a towering man with scars all over his face stares down at you with his rich, glowing gaze. The Whacktivist, W, your boss. Weapons Whisperer, mostly sweet nothings. Meet your bad hero. I'm W, your boss. Whoa. Thanks for the job. I should be thanking you. You took care of that unfortunate creature for me. It was nothing. Then you've passed my first test. Test? Every person in this life should be tested, put before the blade and asked to fight back, or to say their final words and give in. To take the axe by its handle and swing to hit, or miss. To answer the questions of sphinxes and win the treasure, or be devoured alive. And my test was organizing papers? That's right, you've impressed me. As his gaze creeps you up and down, a smirk plays across his face. In more ways than one. Ooh. As you rise from the floor and head back into the main office, another hero steps out of the meeting room, where they've apparently been hiding all this time.
New one's smart.
Mangler. Her footsteps are wet and sloppy on your newly cleaned floors. Meet your bad hero, Mangler. Dumb as a clamshell, hot as a clam bucket. I don't know what a clam bake is. But who are they? Where did they come from?
Can they be trusted?
Can they be trusted? Tweety tights? Used to be a sidekick. Working on his solo album.
Can they be tasted?
Can they be tasted? I said trusted.
Most excellent.
Dracula, creature of the night. Promises he's vegan now.
Brains.
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 Zombie, just a zombie.
That's what I said! Big brains!
Well, hurry up and answer. We don't have all day.
Hurricane, fast as lightning, prone to falling head over heels, literally. Can I be trusted? No. That's one of the first lessons of this world, I'm afraid. Trust no one, not even yourself. You taught me that lesson, boss. I've never trusted a soul. Quiet, we're getting to know Morganizer. But before you can talk more, the phone rings. Well, aren't you gonna get that? Help! Gloom City's overrun with minesters, and Night Moves is nowhere to be found. Come quick!
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Your first time you're assigning a hero for hire. I need to send one of these heroes to save Gloom City. COC is the only Heroes for Hire organization with a 15-day money back guarantee in the case of dismemberment. That's right, if you lose your parts, you'll get a full refund, no questions asked. Refund invalid if limits reattached, regenerated, or replaced. Minus a 99% payment processing fee. Some questions asked. Speed 4, Health 8, Strength 10, Smarts 3. Likes fish, fighting, the gentle roar of waves at night. Dislikes calamari, black and white movies, subtle hints. Creature of the night, promises he's vegan now, speed 8, health 6, strength 6. Likes Fashion Week, spoiling his crushes to death, the 1893 Bordeaux, not the 1894 garlic, or not the 1984 period, and garlic. Dislikes, this should be a comma though, not a period. Dislikes religion, bargain bins, what garlic does to him. Explain this game. In Bad Heroes, you alternate between the visual novel dating sim and a beat 'em up. Has 6 classic beat 'em up levels and is intended to be played through several times with each hero. Choose your hero now and you'll date and fight with that hero for the course of one run through. In the visual novel, you date them and customize your relationships. In the beat 'em up section, you'll kick ass with them to solve the mystery of who the hell has been unleashing mobs all over the world, all while earning love points that will give you the good or the bad romance ending. So if questions, don't call us, we're on our lunch break. Yes?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'll smash those mimes to bloody pulp!
You do that. Romangler jumps, her giantess form shaking the office as she lands. She's impressive. Those thighs could crush stuff. Wait. Try not to kill any bystanders. No death? It's in our handbook, so no death. Best remind her what the goal is, Morganizer. She's easily distracted. But when you glance back at her, she's eagerly awaiting your instructions. Boss? Noted, I'll remind her. I remember. Mimes, bloody pulps, half bloody. Nevertheless, keep in mind, you have a jump to leap over obstacles, a jump attack to attack in mid-air, punch attacks to clobber, and you build up your special meter. Tidal range. Right, so use that if you're in the middle of a mine mob. You bet I will. As she starts to barge out of the office, you stand, waving the earpiece she's supposed to wear in the air. She takes it into her massive web hands. It's so small in a palm, you fear she might break it. Careful with that so I can hear you, guide you. You're giving to me? Yeah, it's standard. But before you can finish, she throws her arms around you and pulls you into her chest so hard you fear death by asphyxiation. Romangler would never break the gift. And she lets you go. Her cheeks seem purple like a blush might be happening beneath her blue skin. This seems a bit forced, if you ask me. You will. Oh. Just until the end of the mission is fine.
Forever!
With that, she barges out the front door into the damp night to fight for Gloom City. I've punch? What are my punch? What are my buttons? Okay. The mouse buttons are doing nothing. Spacebar is doing nothing. QE doing nothing. I have no idea what my punch buttons are. None at all. Just gonna. And the thing is, when he's next to me, I can't tell if the character movements are due to him punching me or due to me punching a key. What the hell are the punch keys? Now what would I've tried basically every key on the left side of the keyboard. I've tried my mouse keys. I've tried 1, 2, 3, 4. I've tried P for punch. You think? No, not quite. Oh, there's the controls here. The jump is J. Attack is K. Why? What kind of asinine keys are those? See, if you have a mouse, if the mouse cursor is active, you shouldn't have J and K be J for jump, K for what? K for kick, like I'm punching. But if your mouse cursor is here and you're using WSAD to move, I suppose you could use the arrow keys to move as well. But generally, you will not think to use the keys on the right side of the keyboard. Whatever. Poor mimes. Jump! Jump kick. Jump. Can I just punch this thing? Yeah, I just punch this thing. Okay. Mime with the bazooka, really? Yeah, let's restart that without losing my first 2 lives right at the very start because I can't figure out the keys. Do I actually have to kill them? Yep, I do have to kill them. Tickle BD's Men's Club. That's Taigi's. Sounds too close to Taigi's name. What was that? I was like above the guy, but not really. I'm having trouble. It's very hard to control the like which level of the how far back in the screen I am. the depth perception of this game is non-existent, which is very bad. Can I punch this thing? I don't think so. Oh, I can. Even though I had 1 health left, I survived that thing. Yay, fish. Yay, cake. Junk in the trunk, self-storage. Prime mime time crime. Art test, little swine. This bank is under protection of the the mimesters. I'm not Lil, and mimes don't talk. You shut up now. We talk, we do crime. If break first rule of mine, why not break all the others too? Move, I'll crunch you like a crab. And I will cook you like a snail. How? I'm gonna jump on you. Though I'm not sure you can smash me if I'm on top of you. Look at those pro beat 'em up skills. I can't actually go. Oh, I have to go onto him. Or I go into the bank, I guess. See, I can't. It's easier to just jump on everyone, even though I miss sometimes. It's just easier to jump on people. Who are you? Move, large fish obstacle. Destruction imminent. Large fish? My biceps are huge like whale shark. Huge, large, does not matter. Destruction imminent. Not if I destroy you first. Destruction commences now. Whoa. Random noise. Rude. But I can pick up some health. Ow. I'm at 0 health right now, but... Oh. Don't know how much health this guy has. Too much. Ow. This guy's annoying. Conversely, now I don't have a mouse cursor. Okay. Does it really start me all the way back at the start? It does. So some of the sounds are not affected by some of the sounds are definitely not affected by the sound effect thing. Even though it I turned down the sound effects, some of them are still really loud. At least I'm pretty sure I turned down the sound effects. But I don't like the beat 'em up portion of the game. It doesn't seem very fluid. It's very easy to miss for no good reason. Because of the depth. And when I'm jumping, I can't tell how close to the edge I can't tell what level I'm on. And why did I? Let's go kill you first. The shadow would help a lot, yes. Or like the size of your icon changing when you're further back versus closer to the front. Also, I seem to take damage when I go over the grades, even if I'm not actually over the grades. What I mean by that is, see, you see this thing coming out here, even if I'm over here, I take damage from the grade. Or I took damage like somewhere over here, it felt like anyway. See, I'm taking damage from the grade, the circular grade below me somehow, even though that should not be the case, right? Yeah, this character's not even gonna make it all the way to the end. Go fish. Oh, this is a double heal though, so maybe I will. Ah, this is so annoying. There we go. Yeah. Dude, that guy just one-shot me from 7 health to 0 health. He actually missed me all the way until the final hit of his or whatever. I went from 7 health all the way down to 0 health. Yeah, this is just great. We're probably not gonna beat the electricity guy again. This guy's just stuck. Okay, buddy. You're trying to get somewhere, but you can't get there. So I'm just punching you. Oh. How much health do you have? Mission complete. Because he kind of glitched out, but who's complaining? Gloom City got its name from the Gloom Flower, which something or other text went too fast. As you arrive to retrieve Mermangler from the vault, you hear the faint sounds of weeping. Huge ornamental lamps and a multitude of stars surround you, each glowing dimly. Night Move's latest sidekick, Mecha Moves, lies broken in a corner while Mermangler watches it like the robot might wake up any moment. I can hear it whirring. I think you smashed it good, Mermangler. Night Moves replaced his last sidekick, Tweety Tights, with this AI idiot. He traded down if you ask me. But what was Night Move's sidekick doing here? Mermangler fills you in on some of the information she got from Prime Mind, that the Mimesys were hired by some hero to lay waste to Gloom City. The city he's sworn to protect, weird. As you and Mermangler move deeper into the vault, you see a man hunched in the center of the room. A large dust ring on the floor in front of him suggests something has been recently moved or stolen.
She's gone.
She's gone.
My
Hey,
dear
this is the
Lunetta.
mystery guy. This is the mystery guy from the gallery section. She's gone, my dear sweet Lunetta. He's been leaking since I beat that metal thing to pieces. Excuse me. I got my cursor back. Can you give us a description? We'll help you find her.
You're the troglodyte who let my Lunetta be kidnapped.
A man turns to face you. He's well dressed in a linen suit with an oversized grey paisley ascot and matching cape. Kidnapped? Time is of the essence. What's her age? Approximate height and weight? Hair color? She's a mere 10 years old, 24 feet tall, about 1,800 pounds. She has no hair, but she glows silvery like the moon. You look around the vault. So much brass and glass. So many coiling filaments. Is Lunetta a lamp? A lamp? No, she's the lamp. The crown jewel of my collection. And she's gone, thanks to your inscrutable excuse for a minion. Oh, Lunetta. She was everything that I, Clarence J. Mothman III, half moth, half man, could ever have hoped for. His cape flutters behind him sadly. You realize they're actually wings. Sir? I would like you to talk to Mermangler like that. She's a hero.
I have no trust for heroes, not after Night Move stole Lunetta.
Click to continue, but I'm clicking and it's not doing anything. Heroes do not steal. Maybe sometimes they smash things they shouldn't, but they do not steal. They do too steal. I saw it with my own eyes, and I saw you let Night Moves get away. There should be repercussions for your ineptitude. You notice the tension building in Mermangler's muscles, and a growing desperation in Mothman's voice. A bad combination. I'll smell. Use Mermangler's rage to intimidate Mothman. Mermangler, why don't you ask Mothman a few questions while I look for clues? First question, why are you so mean to Mermangler? While Mothman shudders, you walk around the edges of the vault. On a work table sits technical diagrams of several of the lamps. You see the specifications for Lunetta with enough power to light up the whole night sky. Second question, do you bleed like man or like moth? You figure you've got about a minute before Mermangler knocks Mothman's lights out. Figuratively, you look around for more clues and notice a piece of aubergine metal, the same sort of metal that Night Moves uses on his chestplate. Curiously, it smells strongly of formaldehyde, a woman's perfume. Interesting. Third question, are you ready to have your face smashed? Please, I don't know anything else. Okay, we're done here. Come on, Mermangler, let's go. But I'm not done smashing. You've done enough for now. Don't think for a second that I won't report your incredulous and foul behavior to the authorities. I won't stand for being harassed like some plebeian. After leaving the vault, you look back at Mothman and turn the dial up on the nearest lamp. It beams, and Mothman instantly shuts up, drawn instinctually to the bright light. He flaps and flutters against the pulp aimlessly, unable to pull away. You shut the thick vault door behind you. Mermangler looks at you curiously. Hey, I've got your back. You never have to worry about that. You'll be fine. I'm sure the bulb will burn out eventually. His big words make me feel small. I know. I'll do my best not to let that happen again. I'll do my best to not let that happen again. Typo here. Now, we need to track down Night Moves. Since you did let me go, mind telling me why you did that? He's boring. We needed to ask him some questions. That's boring. Part of my job is to gather intel to find the next job. With Night Moves gone, what can I do? Mermangler messed up. I have to reprimand her. Gently suggest a behavior change. Explain in her language. Rage. Mermangler, you messed up today. You need Night Moves. You shouldn't have let him go. But I smashed the mimes. You said smash mimes. I smashed mimes. That's not enough. Then you find Night Moves. Mermangler storms off into the night, each step a little earthquake. You find her in an alley, nose in the air. What are you doing? Smelling for fish. Never mind, listen. I'm sorry for yelling. Really? No. Really? She softens at once, as much as a spiny merbeast can soften. So what's this smelling for fish about? You hungry? Homesick. And hungry. I'm always hungry. Well, look, I know a place. Let's eat. Look at that octopus. Wow. Standing in the lobby for a posh restaurant. Posh by your standards. It's got cloth napkins and everything. You hold the door open for Mermangler. She takes a deep sniff of the air inside, her chest rising, her blue skin glistening in the pale moonlight. Not that you're staring. Mermangler catches you staring. So you miss the sea? I bet the sea really misses you too.
Is this a date?
Is this a date? Wait, what? Why would you think that? You say nice words to me. Everyone deserves a compliment from time to time. You take me to fancy restaurant. They've got unlimited hush puppies here. You ogle me like an octopus? Ogles crabs. Or fish. She's got you there. You start to sweat. This is business. She's a co-worker. But also, if the chemistry is right, Mermangler, it's a co-worker day. Oh, is that paperwork? Boss yells that I do paperwork all wrong. Says I never cross P's or dot Q's. No, nothing like that. I just think we should get to know each other better since we'll be working together so closely. Oh yes, I would very much like that. And I can help you with the paperwork if you like. It's kinda my jam. You would help me? Mermangler flutters her gills in a way that seems significant. Then she struts towards the table. The scent of seaweed lingers in her wake. You're seated in a little nook with a romantic view of a graffitied alleyway. The waiter sets a plastic menu in front of each of you, then shuffles off to check on the other fine diners. Mermangler slams her fist into the table, knocking the rainbow of artificial sugar packs out of their container. There is nothing here for me to eat. But there's plenty of fish here. Bob's Oyster Bucket is world-renowned. I'm sorry, I thought you ate fish. I shouldn't have assumed. I only eat small fish. Fish that can fit in my mouth. It is the way of the sea. Big fish eat small fish, not the other way around. Okay, well, maybe if you just take a moment to look at the menu. I don't eat menu. Mermangler takes another deep sniff, this time with the air of a sommelier wafting a very fine wine. The tuna is fresh. Good choice for big fish. Hollywood has freezer burn. Salmon's not icky farm. Stay away. Okay, I understand the options are limited, but we're already sitting down and I think it'll be easier to talk once you're not hungry. So, why not try the tuna? I know it's a big fish, but I can show you how to use a fork and knife. I know about knives and forks. Knives are good for stabbing and cutting fins off too, I guess. What? Nothing. Mind your own business. Did I upset you? Was it something I said? Forks remind me of home. Did you use forks to comb your hair or something? No. Forks remind me of tiny little tridents. Also good for stabbing. My father could stab a sunfish from a league away. My sister too. But I was never strong like them and they never let me forget it. Mermangler grinds the tip of a knife into the table. It sounds like your family gave you a bit of a hard time. My father never believed in me, and when sister decided to leave the sea, he blamed me. That sounds like a big mess, but please know it's not your fault. That was her choice. I have to find her. She's in this city somewhere. I can smell her. I just need to bring her back. Maybe then father will. Mermangler chokes back tears. How? Smudge the tear from her cheek. You smudge the tear away and her eyes widen like no one's ever done that before. No one's ever believed in me either. They tell me organizational skills aren't a real superpower, and maybe they're right. But if your sister is in this city, I'll use every trick I've got to help you find her. Thank you, Morgan Isa. You are good people for not mer people. But since I'm going to help you, you have to promise not to let any more villains go. Pinky, sir? Mermangler hooks your outstretched pinky finger and brings it to her face. You think she's gonna kiss it and you flush in anticipation. But don't worry, she's got other ideas when she bares her teeth.
Mermangler do what Mermangler wants.
Ah. Please don't bite me. The hush puppy should be out soon. Relax, I'm learning about you, Morganizer. Mermangler gingerly smells your hand. Her lips graze your fingertips. You ate tacos for dinner for many nights, and you played a lot with paper today. Yellow paper. Our new plan made a big batch of tacos fixing this week, and I used post-it notes to organize the personnel files at COC before we went on this mission. You can smell all of that on me? Mermangler lifts a brow and you wonder what else she can smell on you. The waiter returns before you can pry further. I'll have 100 shrimp, please. Leave the heads on, they're the crunchiest part. And tuna for my coworker. Oh. Why stop at 100? I've got a 10% off coupon on the Oyster Bucket app. You are right. You should also get some to share. Make that 150 shrimp. Shrimp are potato chips of the sea. Can't eat just one. Just about to ask the waiter if the endless shrimp deal is ever coming back, when Mermangler enrages out of nowhere, thick veins bulging in her neck. She flips the entire table and it boinks against the plexiglass window.
I am enraged!
Yes, you are. The waiter tuts, pointing at the nearby sign that reads, "No shirts, no shoes, no service. Superpowers prohibited." The waiter informs you in a whisper that the establishment is frequented by supervillains. Mermangler grabs the waiter by the scruff of his Oyster Bucket branded polo shirt. I am no villain. You are the villain. Mermangler neither has on shoes nor a proper shirt. She's definitely using a super strength. I can't risk getting banned from my favorite restaurant. Out. Demand to speak to the manager. Do you not know who you are dealing with? We are COC superheroes and we demand to be treated with dignity and respect. I need to speak to your manager. I will smash manager's face too. Okay, on second thought, maybe we don't need to involve more faces right now. Wait, the one big tip? Here is big tip. Don't put octopus in tank. You look at the large fish tank dividing the dining area and see a lone octopus aimlessly drifting. You realize how that must make Mermangler feel. You love octopi, don't you? Yes, they are friends. Makes you sad to see the octopus in a tank, doesn't it? Very sad, but also enraged. I see. But I don't think this waiter put the octopus in the tank personally, so perhaps you can let them go? Mom Mangler lets the waiter go free. The only damage is a slightly wrinkled polo shirt. Much better. I don't feel better. You get an idea to cheer Mom Mangler up, but if you go through with it, it'll mean you won't be able to show your face in any of the 47 Bob's Oyster Bucket locations across the globe. You stand on your tippy toes to whisper into Mom Mangler's ear. Could not be worth it. I think we should free the octopus. Yes, I can smash tank. Easy. That's one option, but I have another idea. You use your organization skills to quickly assess your surroundings. The Oyster Bucket's walls are decorated with all sorts of fishing gear. Tackle boxes, fishing lines, buckets, and a couple nets that look promising. I should grab the big throwable net that's harder to get to. Nah, grab the small net with a handle that's close to me. When no one's looking, you snatch the net off the wall and grab a nearby bucket too. Do you know any sea shanties? Do I? Do I? Mom Mangler beams with genuine glee. Seeing her smile like that lights a little something inside of you. Okay, distract everyone with a verse or two while I fish the octopus out. Aye aye! She's a sight to behold. Mom Mangler belts out notes with her amazing lung capacity, holding them in a way that makes you melt. You're so captivated by her singing that you almost forget about the octopus. Come here, little buddy. With everyone looking away, you attempt to scoop the octopus up, but realize your net is too small for the job. Not deterred, you reach over into the water and try to coax the octopus. Your balance gets the best of you and you fall into the tank. Mom Mangler is there in an instant. She sees you struggling in the water, cocks back her enormous arm, then lets it loose like a hammer against the tank. Glass breaks, water gushes, but you feel 8 arms worth of sucker flesh wrapped safely around you. Several angry waiters and their manager look at you with the fury of 1,000 suns. Slide the octopus into the bucket, grab a few hush puppies off an abandoned plate, and you and Mom Mangler make a hasty exit for the nearest beach. I'm still hangry, but a happy hangry. I'm happy you're happy hangry. You make a good team back there. You and Mom Mangler sit upon the beach, the surf running up to you and back. Each time it recedes, Mom Mangler looks just a tiny bit less hangry. Yes, a good team. We saved the octopus. You made a new friend. Thank you for your kindness. I've always yearned for the freedom of the sea, a life without worries. Should this guy be talking? Look at he's blushing. You watch Mom Mangler attempt to uncoil the octopus from her arm, but he seems reluctant to let go. You don't blame it. There's safety and tenderness in those arms. I'm eager to spend one-on-one time with her. I'll give the octopus a pep talk. Be free, friend. There's a whole underwater world out there for you to explore. You're sure? There's all the crabs you can eat out there. What a grand time you'll have. Finally, the octopus slinks into the water, gives a final wave of a tentacle, and disappears into the vast sea. Many crabs out there, but many sharks too. Big fish eat small fish is the way, isn't it? Yes. But the octopus is free. You did that. We did that. We did. You know, you've got an impressive body. I've been noticing it all evening. But I think your biggest muscle is your heart. Mom Mangler blushes purple again. Your thoughts meander towards planting a kiss on the cheek. When she's not looking, you wet your lips, giving you a taste of the warm, salty air. Now or never, I'll try to deliver a smooth pickup line, then lean in for some action. As you make your move, an intense throb buzzes in your pants, a feeling unlike anything you've ever felt before. It takes you a moment to realize it's COC. Highly annoyed, you fetch your work phone from your pocket. We didn't even get the pickup line. It's the office. Yes, patch her through. I need help. My neighbor is doing something really wild next door. My walls are shaking. Noise violations are a city affair, and those don't really kick in until 10 PM. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go talk to those zombies myself. Wait, zombies? What's the address, ma'am? 668 Hello Boulevard. Yeah, with an address like that. I mean, you were sort of asking for it moving onto that street, weren't you?
I know that street. That's Pumpatress's mansion.
Oh? Mama jumps to her feet, leaving you covered in several pounds of sand. Then she's off running towards your next mission. To be continued. Follow Bad Heroes to stay tuned. That's the end of the demo. Technically, I think you could run the other character as well to see the other demo, to see the other route in the demo. But yeah, we get the idea. The visual novel section is okay, but a bit too edgy in places for my personal liking. The punching section, the beat 'em up section needs work, I think. Especially since I couldn't tell mostly that I couldn't tell the depth of where my character was, and the second boss that got tangled up. I mean, maybe that's actually the way to beat him. I'm not sure, but it's kind of weird that I managed to stop him from moving where he wanted to move by standing in front of him, and I got like 8 punches in a row due to that. Side-scrolling beat 'em ups are tough to do. Yeah, that's true. We've tried like River City Girls and things like that, and yeah, they're a little difficult sometimes. But yeah, like being lined up was a problem, and that thing where the vent from the floor was somehow hitting me, even though I was standing on another vent like half the street away. That felt bad, like that felt wrong. So yeah, it's especially you can't tell if when you're lined up or not. Yeah, it's interesting. I like the coloring, the style, the art is very nice. It has things going for it. Yeah, and I'm not sure if so. You're saying the visuals and mechanics aren't aligned. I'm saying like even the buttons here are not aligned, like this, right? So I can't tell if it's a general misalignment with the game or if it's like 2 separate issues. I'm not sure. Oh, you can actually change the size in the visual novel. Oh, and this actually increases the amount of time before text moves on in the visuals novel in auto mode. I wonder if this affects the stuff at the start that I couldn't, because like some of the like the tutorial screens, they went by too fast. But maybe increasing this would have increased that as well. It's hard to say. 10 seconds at the maximum. Also visual mechanics really, yeah. But yeah, interesting game. That was Bad Heroes. The other thing about the game that I wish, so this game is going on Kickstarter eventually, they said it's coming out. The other thing I wish that this game did was that it named this game something more unique, because the phrase Bad Heroes, when you try to YouTube it up or Google it up, you get things like, oh, League of Legends has released some bad heroes, or like this and that mobile has released some new heroes and they are bad. So you get a lot of mishits for bad heroes that muddy the waters when you're trying to look for stuff about the game or promote the game. A bunch of games do that. I don't know why, but I mean, they can't think of like better names. But yeah, anyway, yeah, interesting game, and it's an early alpha, so you know, I'm sure things will get better over time. Like they said, this is like version 0.11. This is obviously not like a finished product kind of game. It's meant to whet the appetite, right? So, yeah. Also, we only played one character. She was pretty cool. A lot of people like the Muscle Mama aesthetic, I think. Names are hard, yeah. Yes, they are. Okay, that was Bad Heroes. I'm going to stop the YouTube stream right here. Thank you very much for watching.